Okay guys, so we have the Yamaha PSR-SX. Actually, I've already told you I have it, so let's go back straight to the point. On the SX900, it replaces the Yamaha PSR-SX975. There's a new one that replaces it, and the SX700 also replaces the Yamaha PSR-SX700 and its predecessors. So what's so unique about this keyboard? One thing I personally like about it is the Bluetooth function that connects with your phone and plays songs on the PC. So, but let's start from this is a quick review, so let me be fast on this. I'm sure if you know about the 975, you'd basically know about this as well. So this side of the keyboard, on your left side, you have the songs and your rhythms and everything like that. On the right side of the keyboard, you have your voices and the lyrics and stuff like that. Then now the quick access functions, the multi-pad, one touch setting, and your registration memory, and so many other functions. That's one beautiful thing about this keyboard in comparison with the 975 and the other ones is the joystick, up and down joystick. I don't want to touch it for now. Alright, so basically let's get into it. For those of you who need a transpose, there's a transpose. The tempo basically does it. For this function, the live control knobs, you have it also on the lower model, so you know what that one may do. The sustain is over here. Now with this keyboard, you have your right 1, right 2, right 3. So you have 3 levels of dual or layering before you have your left as well. You have your assignable knobs that you can assign to your sustain pedal, you can assign to your volume pedal or whatever effect pedal you're using, and also so many beautiful things about it. One other thing I like about this keyboard is the keyboard. Unlike the other models, this one has a re-engineered keyboard, so you play, you don't hear that clicks of your finger, that text from your finger. You see, it's still silent enough that you can even have a tutorial session with this keyboard without connecting it to an external amp, and you still hear it neat. The speaker has been redesigned. The sound engine with the speaker has been redesigned so that sound doesn't pop up onto you. It surrounds, and it has a beautiful stereo effect there. I'll try it out for you to see. The speakers sound very nice, very nice, very nice. And the sound engine has been amped. It has been improved, so you don't have an overpowering bass side of like you used to have in the 970, 975, 770 and the likes. You have the bass side quite cool enough that you can, it's balanced, it's actually balanced, and you're going to enjoy this keyboard. So let's try out the first tone we hear when you put on this keyboard. That's actually the concert grand there. So you see a little volume there. So that's that. Your transpose. With a transpose, you can transpose your song. You can transpose the master. I mean everything in comparison. Your keys, your song and everything. And you also have the transpose where you can transpose just the keyboard, the keys. But then your songs is not transposed. The songs are not transposed. That's what I mean. And when you transpose the keyboard, or you pick up this keyboard and it's transposed, you can see it here. On the top side, you can see +1 there, you can see 2 there, -1 there. Yeah, maybe you may not be seeing it clearly, but that's, you see it at the top right side of your keyboard there, just in case. Alright, so you have your layers. Then you could layer 2 voices. Layer 3 voices. So you have your concert grand, a string and an acoustic guitar. Yeah, you can take out the strings and you have just the right 1 and right 3. You can take out right 1 and you have just the acoustic. the sounds and the right. You could also realize that when you hit on right 2 here, it affects this one here. So you have your manual way, just like you used to do on the S975, and you have your on-screen way. So the moment you press, you change that one there, it affects the one you're also doing here. So you have that one there, right 3, it affects right 2, right 1, like that. So you try out some of the piano samples on this keyboard. You have your concert drum, then you have your suitcase hat, you have your pop ground, so many tones, so many CPX. Alright, let's talk about the voices. With this keyboard you have 1,337 voices. You could see it here, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, just for E-piano. Before you have your organ samples, page 1. I have so many organs, so many strings. You have so many strings there. So you have over 1,337 organs with keys, the voices on this keyboard. Comparing this to the SX700, you'd have roughly almost 1,000 there, and including 252 supercussion voices, and 24 organ flutes voices, and 56 drums, and special way styles on this one. Also, you have 525 styles included. So your styles from your dance beats, you have 525. You have them there. So many sound groups. You have so many ones. Country, bedroom. I like the R&B. So like that one. Alright, so many. So that's that. And the expansion. So many people think about expansion a lot. You have 1 gigabyte of memory for expansion data. So you have 1 gig. So you have your expansion user here. You have your user. You have up to 1 gig of internal memory and 1 gig of expansion memory and 4 gig of internal memory on this machine. And you also have unlike the SX700, you have 500 megabytes of, actually 400 megabytes of onboard memory expansion data, and 1 gig for internal memory. Now on the MIDI sequence, let's look at the MIDI sequence. I showed you that on a previous video. That's when we did the unboxing, what's behind the keyboard. Like as usual, the joystick. I like the joystick. You have beautiful things you can do with that one. So many things you can do with that one there. Then the chord looper function that you would not see on the SX700. You only find it on the SX900. Very beautiful function there, which loops your chords. I've really not dived deep into it. I hope I do so. It loops your chord, then you can do other things. So maybe if you are playing something like, let me use a piano, and let's take normal piano, page 1, concert ground. I like that one. You have something like that, you're doing something like that, you could just loop it, then right after looping it, you loop it, then you can now do something else under it or on top of it. That's basically on the loop function. So this keyboard, let me see if I can try out the Bluetooth connectivity for you. So I'm putting on the Bluetooth on this phone. Let me see, where is the Bluetooth? Okay, that's the Bluetooth. Alright, so I'm putting it on. So, and I come on the menu section of this keyboard. Then we go to menu 1, menu 2. You have Bluetooth down there. You hit on pairing. Then it's detecting this keyboard. I pair this keyboard. So Samsung Galaxy S7 active paired to the keyboard there. Now let me see if I can play a song from this. One thing that helps with this is, alright, I don't know what song to play. Is that it? Let me see. Okay, I believe. Okay. Okay, you see that there. What can't you do? What won't you do? Okay, so if I play more of that song, I wouldn't be monetized. But actually what I'm trying to do is, you have this song playing. Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. And you are controlling the volume from this keyboard, your phone. So if it's your loop, you have it there, and you can just flow. So basically you have that, your Bluetooth connected. So if it's a loop, you can still play your loop there. So many things you can do there. Then okay, my camera is still recording, so you can continue. So basically that's that for this. So with a Bluetooth, basically that's that. It's a beautiful keyboard. If you can afford one, you should have one. For the organ guys. Send. So many cents, I think. So many. Like I told you, 1,700 plus of voices. That's that for this keyboard. I wouldn't talk much on that.